We're going to talk about the treatment of yeast infection. If you want to skip this video and go straight to the site that has some detailed information, you can do that at the live link at the right. It should take you to defeatyeast.com. But we're going to get started talking about the treatment of a yeast infection. You've got two different options. You can do a natural treatment or a conventional treatment. Natural treatment treats your body as a complete system. Its purpose is to restore the state of inner balance to your body, and also will get your body to cleanse and heal itself. Conventional medicine treats the body by separate organs. It uses artificial chemicals that are not compatible with your body, which means that they cannot be absorbed, and it tries to cover up your symptoms instead of dealing with a real problem. There are some conventional treatment cons. A lot of different types of treatments actually. There are creams that can be inserted, over-the-counter medications, or creams that can be put on topically for your symptoms. The disadvantages of these is that they temporarily alleviate the symptoms only to have them come back, and it only attacks one part of your problem instead of the whole body. They can be messy and time-consuming. They can contain oils that break down latex materials in condoms, and they can cause serious side effects to pregnant women and young girls, who are the vast majority of the population to get yeast infections. There's some pros to natural treatment options. Natural treatments that I would suggest would be pure, unheated, unprocessed raw honey. Yogurt, make sure it's plain, there's no sugar, no additives, no coloring, and that it's not heat treated. Garlic, make sure it's wrapped in cheesecloth when applied. Lactobacilli, actually I'm not exactly sure how to do that one, but there is more info a little bit later. Iodine, you can dilute it topically or douche with it. And organic apple cider vinegar douches, make sure it's raw, unfiltered apple cider. I prefer the Bragg's kind, it's B-R-A-G-G-S. Make sure you follow the instructions we'll have a little bit later on. The disadvantages would be that natural ingredients are, that's the advantages. I was wondering what that was. The advantages is that the natural ingredients are cheap and readily accessible. You can find them in your fridge or your local health food store. They treat your root problem so it won't reoccur, and it kills all of the yeast in your body, not just in one area, which again is probably my biggest complaint with going with conventional treatments. You can get complete instructions for each of these home remedies that I had mentioned at defeatyeast.com. That's www.defeatyeast.com. Defeatyeast.com has a blog attached to it with all things yeast related. It explains what to do for yeast infections during pregnancy if you're a man with a yeast infection, or if it's a typical vaginal yeast infection. It has all of the great information for specific home remedies like I had mentioned before. So go to defeatyeast.com and see which natural home remedy works best for you, and best of luck.